Good morning, guys. We are here and I'm ready to go to church, but I like to do my makeup in the car and the kids are still trying to get ready. And so I decided to come to the car and do my makeup while I just wait for them. My apartment is an entire mess. We're moving out and everything just stresses me out. When I look around, there's just so much mess everywhere. And my kids and my husband just keep reminding me that we're moving out. And so it's so stressful. And then I usually wear I did wash my face, guys, but I have something here. Anyway, I decided to change my crossbody bag that I've been so used to this one because I'm going to church and I haven't used a big bag like this in such a long time. This is so old, but I used to use it a long time ago. I guess when I used to have a calling and help with I don't know if it was with the youth or with the primary. I'm not really sure, but I decided to take it out because I thought, I want to carry some books with me when I'm at church, because sometimes I have to wait and stuff like that for hubby or something. And so I was like, I might as well just take it. And so I decided I've been carrying this one lately and I just kind of carry it with me like that in my hand. And I was like, no, I need the bigger bag. And so I decided to bring this with me and I just fill it with a lot of notes and scriptures and stuff like that I hear when I'm at church. And so I just love little owls. And so, yeah, you can see I write with different colored pens and stuff like that. It just brings me joy. And while I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the speakers, sometimes I'm also reading some of the things that I've written, and it's actually helped my spirit out so much. So I encourage you guys to write what you guys learn at church. Any scriptures that you might maybe want to reference back to, write it in one of these. And then I brought this one that my sister bought me, and I've been wanting to keep reading this, and so I thought I'll just take it with me. So if I have any little chance or whatever, because we've been so busy throughout the week that I haven't been able to really read and stuff. And so I brought these with me just in case I need something to read while I'm there waiting or whatever. I just wanted to carry something with me like that. So yeah, this is such a big bag and it's really empty, guys. All I have in here is my makeup, pens, my glasses, because I'm so used to the crossbody bag, a little bit of jewelry and my books. And so yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel kind of weird. I feel super weird with a big bag again, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, so now we can get into the whole makeup thing. I don't really like to do the videos in the car because you can barely see me. So when I edit these videos, I usually zoom in on them so you guys can see better. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of the Maybelline on here. And I need to buy more. I just haven't been able to right now. So I'm going to put very little foundation today. But at least I'm trying. You could just go barefaced, but I like to try to doll up a little bit. So I'm going to use this concealer that I got at the MA shop last year for my birthday. Still going. It's actually really, really great. I really like it. So this one really helps with discoloration. And so since I don't have a lot of foundation right now, this is really going to go a long way. So there's that. And then the foundation is what I use to spread it around. And since it's my exact color, it really helps. I'm struggling because I really do need more foundation, but so it is what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread this. I'm trying to be really, really careful because I don't have a lot of foundation. Y que Dios me lo multiplique. Hopefully the Lord allows it to spread even more, because I feel like I am going to need a little bit more. I was trying to save a little bit for another day, but I really do need some more. Because if not, it's not going to spread well. But more came out, so that's good. The Lord provides, people. You'd be surprised what He provides. It's funny because I get a lot of messages on Sunday, because I post a lot of stuff throughout the week on Marketplace. And it's funny because on Sunday it seems like everybody wants to send me messages. And I will let you know that I take what I can get when I can get it. And so I'm going to provide right now. So it's funny because the Lord provides for me even on Sundays. I do a few sales on Sundays. People show up and it's just a very quick transaction. But I'm home and I'm not breaking the Sabbath. People are just coming over and and the Lord knows our needs. So He just kind of sends them to me on Sundays. Okay, so I feel like that's the best I could do, guys. I wish I had more foundation, but that's good enough. It was enough to provide coverage, especially under the eye, because that's where I get a lot of darkness. And I don't know why, because I've been sleeping a lot better. Shouldn't be getting any. I just try to make sure that I'm super blended, because we see a lot of people at church and sometimes they get really close, a little too close for my comfort. Sometimes they're like all up in my face. And I've always been one to kind of like shy back a little bit. It depends how comfortable I feel with somebody. If I feel really comfortable, I will allow them to be all up in my space. And I don't care what they see. But if it's somebody I really don't know very well, I kind of shy away a little bit. Not really sure why I do that, but I do that. And so, I'm just putting on this MAC. It's called Cheeky Bronze. I usually keep this one in my truck. This one I've just been using so much. Before I wasn't even using them. I were just in my drawers. But ever since all my gray started coming in, this has been like a lifesaver. I feel like it gives me a lot of life. And it kind of like just allows me to feel better and look better. I don't know what it is, but it just, I don't know. I like the way my gray hair looks with this type of bronzer. Just gives like color to the face, and like I could just put on a lipstick and I can go out the door like that. It just feels really nice. Okay, so I have this blush from MAC, which I'm actually hitting pan on. This is called Petal Power. This is really, really pretty. It doesn't have a lot of color. It's more like, it's got like a lot of glow. I think it would look more pretty like out in the sun, but I still love to wear it. And then I still put a little bit of a blush on top. I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't give a lot of color, but it is really pretty. And I do have this one, which is, it's an old one, guys. I haven't purchased. I don't even know if they still sell this. This is from e.l.f. And I used this one. This one supposedly is compared to like the NARS. I think it's called Orgasm or something like that. But I've been using it lately. I want to use it up. Okay. So there's a little bit of that contour. I want to put it on. Just a little bit, not too much. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do it with my sponge because I don't want to ruin my the colors of my brush. And I really don't use this product as much, honestly, because I've been fine with the MAC. I'm going to go ahead and put some. I don't know, I feel like it kind of makes me look a little bit muddy now. I don't know if it's just my face color that changed. I don't really know. I feel like I added a little bit too much blush right here, so I'm going to go ahead and take my sponge from that I applied my foundation with. I'm just going to kind of tone it down right here a little bit. And then a little bit right here. Just like that. Okay, I feel like that looks better. And then, guys, I didn't take off all my brow hair, so I need to do that before I get down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my brows in here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow and my highlight. So this is the highlight I use. It's a little bit broken. The packaging is broken. I keep it in my car and it kind of just, I don't know, it just kind of broke on me. I'm going to put the highlight right here. This is a very subtle highlight, but it's really, really pretty. I'm going to add this here. I always add it there. Like that. This one also has some pretty blushes, but I hardly use those. I used to use them before, but... Okay, so now, you guys like my earrings? I got these at Hot Topic a long, long time ago, but everybody always compliments me when I wear them. They're so cute. They bring me a lot of joy. I like to wear a lot of butterflies and stuff, and I had a bracelet. I think I put it in my purse, so I need to put that on before I get down. Okay, so let me just look real quick. Yeah, I have a lot of brow hair that I need to remove. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I need to find all the stuff. Hold on, guys. This is the only thing I don't like about having to do my makeup. That part. I hate having to clean up my face. I have so much hair under my brows. But I will not go wax. I know it lasts longer because a lot of people do that, but I just can't tolerate the wax. I actually sold my wax machine that I had because it was just sitting in my closet for a really long time. I offered it to my niece, but she didn't want it. And I offered it to my daughter, and she didn't want it. She didn't want to learn either, so I just went ahead and sold it. But this little tool is kind of cool. I just feel like I need to get a new one. I think it's not as good as it once was. It's funny, I think I'm doing really good with my vitamins and nutrients because usually I would have some brow hair missing here or here. And lately they've been super full. So I was taking my multivitamins and maybe I stopped taking them these past couple of days, but I was taking them I was taking like 2 a day. I know you're only supposed to take one, but I was taking like 2 a day. I feel like that really helped. I need to get back on them. So my brow hairs are doing so much better. This one's still a little bit, it's missing a little bit here. But you can see that the other one over here, the one that's always missing some right here, has more hair. This is the one that's always struggling to keep the hair. I know that means something, I just don't know what it means right now. I need to look it up again. I don't know if it has something to do with the thyroid or something. I don't know. Maybe my thyroid is doing better. I definitely need a new machine. But this machine, I bought it on Amazon. I bought one for my mom, for my sisters, I think, and my sister-in-law one Christmas. And it's still going. I'm going to make sure I don't have any little hairs here. Porque nací muy peluda. Anyway, so I could totally just leave it like that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of effort. Put a little bit of effort. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush right here. Let's see where my other makeup brushes. Grab. I'm missing. Okay, found some. Okay, here are my eyeshadow brushes. You don't need all these, but I have them, and so I use them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this palette. I think these are all the colors in the palette. I'm going to try and use. I'm gonna see how it looks with this one. I don't know. I don't want to go super pink, but let's just try it and see what happens. These eyeshadows are super pigmented. The times I've been using them, they actually are really, really great. And this brush, usually people use for concealer and stuff like that. But I use it for my eyeshadow because I feel like it does such a great job with the amount of space that I have. Okay, I'm going to try to use this mirror over here and my just see what I'm doing. I like my magnified mirror because I get to see everything. So like that. then kind of wanted to do a little bit of a dark look. I know it's church and everything, but I always do like super simple. Let me see. Let me think. There's not a lot of pink going on. Okay, so might look a little bit smoky, but okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this darker one. I know it might be a little too dark for church, but I kind of want to do a little bit of a smoky look. So I'm just gonna apply this with my finger. I know that a smoky look is like probably too much for during the day, but we're gonna soften it up a little bit. And hopefully this comes out okay. Okay, so we're gonna try to soften it up with a little bit, with maybe a little bit of this like this purpley shade. Well, it's not gonna soften, but it'll like kind of give it a different, I don't know, guys. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just trying to make this work. I got a little bit dirty here, so hopefully it fixes itself up. Okay, so I'm gonna try this purple, see what happens. And then I will probably add a little bit of the pink on the top, like a dark pink. Okay, I'm just gonna put that amount, and then I'm not gonna put any more of that darkness. Nomás a mí se me ocurre hacer un makeup look on a Sunday. Okay, there's a lot of fallout, so I have to be careful. I'm not gonna add any more color on the brush. I'm not gonna add any more eyeshadow. Just whatever's on the brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take it up a little bit higher. And just go back and forth with it. Like that. Just blend, blend, blend. I feel like that one got a little bit more, so I'm gonna have to go back. I know I said I wasn't gonna get any more, but I feel like this one got more and the other one didn't. So I have to get some more to even them out. I feel like that's a little bit better. Go ahead and clean up here. You guys should see my hands, all dirty. Okay, I think the brows are a big reason why it's not tying so much together. So let me go ahead and do my brows. Sometimes I want to get off and not do my brows, and my husband's kind of like, no, like just do them. Brows are important. And if I look a little crazy today, I'm sorry. I feel a little bit off. I don't know what it is. Well, with doing my makeup, I feel off. So I never plan these videos, guys. Kind of just come on here and just do whatever. Say whatever. Whatever comes to my mind. Okay. I mean, I'm glad that my family is inside, so I'm able to do this video. Pero como que ya se tardaron. I need to hurry up. I don't want to be. It's already like to church. I do not want to miss sacrament. Like, I feel like this brow right here just came out so beautiful. And the other one is kind of like, it was like a struggle. This one's more of a struggle. Well, se hace lo que se puede. Lo que se puede y lo que uno quiere. Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to have to go with. And I know I got a little bit of darkness on here, but it's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and take the same brush just to kind of deal with some of the fallout. But I'm not going to add any more. Just going to kind of help it blend. Like, make it look a little bit more intentional. Like, I tried doing that. I think I'm going to go back with a little bit of the pink. Hopefully I don't lose that darkness, but I feel like kind of just got to go back and forth with it. Well, that's what it looks like. Ni modo. That's what I did. Maybe I should have stuck to something lighter, but I wanted to go a little bit different. So I'm gonna honk, guys. They're already taking too long. Ya siempre mi marido.
I'll just trim mis little pelitos.
Okay. Because my son has grown a beard. So that boy's growing up too fast. Okay, so I got a few liquid lips. Some that I haven't used. I'm going to try to use this one. I'm probably doing too much. But I want to try this one. This is from the OA line, I think. From that Miss A shop. It's like too vampy, right? It's like a lot. But don't worry. I brought a few other things. I brought this one to kind of tone it down. But that's what it looks like. Oh, it's too vampy for me. Too vampy. So this should tone it down. This one's from Wet n Wild.
That pretty much. Oh, you want live?
Yeah. Okay, guys, we gotta go. We'll talk to you later. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.